Can you please introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Bihidu L and I'm 19 years old and I'm majoring in engineering and I'm from Hangala, Sri Lanka. My life vision is to reach my goals and targets and spend a full luxurious and relaxing life. Fun fact about me is I'm into motorbikes and I can tell any bike in the road with its sound and when it's coming in far I can tell what the bike is and stuff. uh, Things I'm doing to be financially healthy. I'm still studying. I have no any job, but I get my pocket money from my parents. So I manage that money and spend it wisely for my expenses. How do you describe your relationship? My relationship with money is I'm just a beginner and I'm starting to handle the money. So I'm still learning stuff. I'm doing well.
Which day of the challenge is the most interesting? Why?
The most interesting day of the challenge is the investment day. It is interesting because investments are the way that you can earn money by spending money. The only way you can earn money by spending money. Investment. It is interesting because I have to think think a lot before I invest. Like, will I get the money what I'm investing and will it be worth what I'm doing? Will it be an expense for me? And I have to think a lot about invest before investing. And meanwhile, like I'm a person who like to take risks. So because of that, the investment day is the most interesting day of the challenge.
Which day of the challenge is the least interesting? Why?
The least interesting day is the budget day because uh, budgeting day you have to think a lot, think more than other things. The thinking part is more, and with the current situation in Sri Lanka, you can't guess a correct budget. Either for a week you can't tell a correct budget because of the changing prices of the stuff, the food items and things. So you can't make a correct budget. So the least interesting day of the challenge is the budget day.
Which day appears to be the most challenging? Why?
The most challenging day is also the budget day because I have to do many researches and go through many stuff to get to a correct budget because the prices are changing day by day of the things what I use daily. So most challenging day of the challenge is the budget day.
Which day appears to be the least challenging? Why?
The least challenging day of the challenge is the investment day. It is because I'm into investments and I like taking risks. So it is the least challenging day of the challenge. I have many investment many future plans and investment plans. So it is the least challenging day of the challenge for me.
What type of person should participate in the challenge? Why?
What type of person? A person with a good vision and target, and a person who knows what he's doing and what he should do for the future should participate in this challenge. The challenge will be a great thing for a person like that because that person has some kind of target and goal to reach, and he's having a life with a vision. So to go for those targets and goals, to achieve those, this challenge will be a great thing.
Would you recommend anyone to participate in the challenge? Who? Why?
Yeah. I like to recommend my mother. So it will help her to manage the money and stuff for the family expenses and house expenses. So now, as children, as students, we have this knowledge, but our parents and elders have this knowledge as much as this advance, but they have what is the idea of expense and income. So I think this challenge will help them to categorize, and like this challenge will help them a lot to manage their expenses.
Final question. Which format is the best for the challenge? An app, an online course, or a workbook? Why?
I think app will be more helpful because today everyone has a smartphone and everything is like everything is online and everything is in apps. So it will be more easy to do this challenge if we use in an app. So we can set reminders and we can sync the calendars, and we can sync our bank accounts and stuff. So all the things will be automatically calculated and shown to us. We only have to do the things that the app shows us. So I think it will be much easier to use this. And in conclusion, I think for a person even who knows about only income and expense, this challenge will help much. Like when doing this challenge, I think ordinary person can be a good rich man if like the person do all the steps in this challenge. Like he will not only be a person who will spend for today, but a person with money to spend for tomorrow and like for the future expenses. So I think this is a very good challenge to do.
Thank you.